Let's go.
Malady grabs the vessel with 2 hands and pushes it into the water.
God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright...
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have. Onward now! The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him. Without nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again.
Thank you. We were held captive together. Just remember what I said, Godwoken. Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest. Hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril. Hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that?
Gareth inhales sharply. Then
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the... As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice.
What could possibly be more urgent than getting this boat moving again? She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to break the bond.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
It's your best that'll save us all.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies. Maybe there's something below decks.
Nothing up here's gonna get her going. Even...
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we? Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Meister Siva's there too. My leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart. Think of her as a teacher. The powers of the Seven stir in you. She'll reveal them to you. Show you how to manipulate them. She's not, well, not in the strictest sense. She's not exactly an elf either. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before...
I won't let the fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas. To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited, and waited some more. We weren't the only ones who noticed either. Not every god... We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. But let's leave the past in the past, and reach for what's ahead. Keep Lucian close, Godwoken. May the fallen rest easy in the Hall of Echoes.
He narrows his eyes, yet doesn't say anything. Gareth pauses, then...
A mistake was made. Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
made it, Godwoken. Good.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say? Off we go, then.
Ah, my favorite godless wolf. This is Dallas's ship, but she can't. There's a way to move this ship on board, I'm sure of it. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. You'd be surprised. A ship like this holds many secrets. Hopefully you're dying to hear them. Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause. And her cause, we'd better not leave her waiting. She's a bit particular. She's the founder of these Seekers, and she's powerful. That means something. Your kind can reach astounding heights. Meister Siva can help you do a place called Driftwood. Host a putrid fish. You'll probably find it quite comfortable.
To find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the Magisters catch up with...
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares. The silent monk leans from one...
This boat's a treasure.
The burly dwarf is distracted by his own facial hair. He thrusts 2 fingers into it repeatedly.
2 heads are better than 1, Papa used to say, and he had 3, so he'd know, eh? You're looking for a traveling partner? Well, just so happens my beard's available. How do, partner? Though I reckon I should fill you. Right now, though, the biggest thing on my mind is some candy arse called Lohar, lurking in Driftwood. The Queen... Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me. Let's get down to brass tacks. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be? Then it's settled. Capital! Well, that's that sorted.
Where would I hide something important if I was a Magister?
Missing hat, natty beard, vessel adrift. It's a sea. Look, I don't know how to ask.
He punctuates his point by rapping his own head a few.
We get this tub moving. I mean, what else?
He notes your gaping mouth and slaps you on the back with a guffaw.
You hoping to catch some flies in that maw of yours? I'm joshing you. If you're going to have an adventure, you need to get used to some...